Hey, my name's Terry Laser.
I'm Kurt Vance.
We're here at Coach's Corner where we got three coaches here tonight. Kind of wrap up the season, and two of you are in the playoffs, so you got another game yet to play. That's great. And Brian, you guys had a decent season also, 5-5, but still you played in a tough league also.
It's a good, solid football league without a doubt. But yeah, at 5-5, we didn't make enough points to get into the playoffs.
Still had a good season with your kids. I know you want to do better for your seniors, but what was your numbers and how do you feel how the season went and what's next year look like?
Our numbers weren't great. Top three grades, we had about 49 kids. That's not great numbers. Had a good senior class. We had 15 seniors. They did a real nice job for us. The future will depend on, can we get more people out for football? With the league that we play in, the majority of people that we play have 70, 80 kids in the top three grades. And to compete against those kind of numbers, we got to get more kids out for football.
So how many kids you losing this year, seniors?
15.
15, that's a lot of number.
Seniors, so, yeah.
How many you got coming up from the middle school?
The middle school, we had about probably 30 eighth graders
Did
playing,
you?
which that hasn't trended real well from eighth grade to ninth grade. Our numbers in the ninth grade have been down. We've been in a neighborhood of 15 to 20 kids, and that makes it difficult. Yeah.
That's a tough league that you're in.
It is. It's a
Mid-state.
very good league, very well coached, and it's we have to. The big thing is, numbers wise, you get a couple kids injured. We had 7 kids playing both ways this year, and you can't play the type of people we play with 7 kids playing both ways.
Yep. That's true.
Just keep working at it.
Yeah.
Keep working.
Well, Coach, you made the playoffs this year, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep.
And how about you? You got any kids coming from the eighth grade, or?
Our junior high did okay. Once again, like Coach was saying, we got to work on our numbers there and get that transition. And I still think there's probably a handful of kids walking our hallways that aren't really playing any sport.
Yeah.
And maybe sometime after the season's over, they get the itch and they come to the weight room and they find out they connect with it and that type of thing. And we're hoping to get that point. But like I said before, we're hosting our first round playoff game, first time in school history.
Philo?
Yeah, Philo, playing the Philo Electrics.
Philo.
And I was telling Coach before we went on the air that this is, without a doubt, after my 36-year coaching, this is the biggest opponent that we've ever faced. I mean, they've got some
Really?
timber. I mean, they got a guy that's 6'7", 375, which I don't believe. I think he's 400 pounds. I mean, when you see that, and he's light on his feet. And I was telling Coach, they got a handful of that 6'4" to 6'6" range and 6'2" to 6'3", 6'1" kids. So they present a lot of matchup problems for us at certain positions on height and stuff. But hopefully we can come up with a scheme and get our guys in a position where we can stall them out a little bit.
Yeah.
But excited about playing week 11. It's really new to a lot of our guys. Well, all of our guys on the team. And but anybody will tell you, man has been in a playoff year. You get that extra week or two. If you win a game or two, even if you're a JV kid, you're still doing football for another week, and playing. So that's the benefit we can get out of it. And in our senior class, they have jumped in, and we've learned a little bit more football each week. And we had a tough loss against Amanda. They played a great game, but it taught us stuff. And our guys learned you can either get bitter or get better.
Yep.
You watch that film, you watch their 2 down, 1 out, and kick us out. And, we hadn't even learned how to close on a down block yet. But until they see themselves on film, they don't know. And, so you just learn a lesson, and you learn lessons when you win. And our guys have grown from that and put a good ball game together against Bloom Carroll. And that was really
I was totally surprised. Now, I'll be honest with you, Coach. I said that we don't stand a chance against Bloom Carroll.
I can hear you talking right now.
You can? Yeah.
But I get it. But our guys knew that was our playoff game. We knew there was a chance we'd get in the playoffs if we dropped the ball game. But, those guys came out and we had our feet on the ground and just learned tough lessons, throughout the season. And I think it culminated. And so that was So even though Philo has a lot more playoff experience than us, I think that gives us a little bit of a playoff atmosphere and a feel. And it was really nice to see how many students we had there and families and community that followed us to that game, because probably a lot of them were in the mindset that you were in, that we're going to get about 4.5 touchdowns. But but I think we got Bloom Carroll off their feet and went on and won the game. And here we are in the first round.
I was there. I'm a Papal,
Okay.
also alumnus. And I knew if we played our game like we could play, we would beat them. And it happened.
Yeah.
That was the best I've seen us play. You guys, as a coaching staff, hats off. You gave them kids every chance to win, and they did it.
They did.
The practice, evidently, as we talked, was great. As we talk to you every week about stuff, preparation for what you've done, got them ready, and like I said, we do TV also. We'll be there and watching the games. I didn't miss a game, and I watched nothing but improvement, and that's what you're shooting for, and you're also shooting for week 11 and on.
Yep.
And you guys, as hats off to you as the kids, the coaches, and everybody that put in the hard work this year.
Thank you.
You guys deserve to be in the playoffs, and you did a great job
Thanks.
of getting them there. And I want to thank all you guys for doing that. As it's another week. You get to have fun. So if you can get another week, keep going.
Is Philo a passing or running team?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. They got a
What size is their quarterback?
6'3", but he's the coach's son. Doesn't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Which upsets me. Wish he'd force the ball, but he tucks and runs, gets 2 yards when the teams have him sacked for 8. So, and I was telling Coach before, they've dropped a couple of ball games, but they've almost lost the games more than the other teams beat them. So I'm hoping they don't sharpen up those points, because they do. It's going to be a tough sledding for us.
Yeah. Philo was my first playoff team 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I think they came out with lightning bolts on their helmets.
They still got it.
We were just
Still
talking
got it.
about that
Yeah.
today.
And they played a good game.
Yeah.
They won it and moved on.
Well, let's get to the man, the coach, and then we'll come
Yeah.
back to you guys too.
Before we get too far, make sure we make it known how well Coach did this year. Our coaches in the MSL vote on a Coach of the Year, not necessarily Coach of the Year, but somebody did an excellent job, Ernie Godfrey, and he just won that this last weekend. So
Is
I
that
did
right?
not know that. Congratulations, coach.
there's no other nominees. He did.
He won
job,
it
and
hands down.
Hands down, yes, sir.
Oh,
He
good
should-
deal.
he deserved it. His
Mhm.
team did it. Well, you guys are in,
Yeah, by the skin of our teeth, but we're in.
you're
We're
in.
at 12.
and as Coach said, you beat Circleville, and Circleville learned from it. You guys got beat a few games. You learned from that. You got week 11. It doesn't matter how you get there, but you get there.
That's right.
Yep.
So who do you play, and how do you feel about that game?
We played Portsmouth. It's kind of a rematch from last year. We went down there last year as well.
Portsmouth.
Yep. So
Same team.
they had kind of a roller coaster this last week too. So they were Ironton's opponent, as all of that Ironton stuff shaken out, and they went from 15. Ironton had to forfeit, so they went from 15 to 5, and so now they got in the playoffs, and I'm sure they're ready to go, just like anything else. But they're pretty similar from what they were last year. Defensively, they're very similar. So it's nice to have that on film,
Mhm.
at least have an idea of it. Offense has changed a little bit, but it's all kind of ran through a very athletic quarterback. Does a lot of zone reads, power reads, and just straight Q runs. They're a lot more run the football than pass, kind of like we are, and it shouldn't be a very long game if nothing else.
Well, you guys, as far as the run, you guys are, what I've seen of you, pretty good about stopping the run. It's the passing game that you kind of struggle with sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it goes both ways. We've had not a lot of teams have passed on it, but the ones that always have really, really good passing quarterbacks. So West Jeff,
Right.
He's got multiple MAC offers. He threw for whatever he wanted to. The kid from Licking Valley, that's a program that did really well. But other than that, I don't think we've given up a ton of yards through the air. It just, honestly, like Coach said about Philo, we lose as many games as we beat ourselves as much as we lose games. Mistakes, blown coverages, and things like that. But it really isn't much. the games we've lost, we struggled offensively too. So that's definitely not all on the defense. That's for
Well,
sure.
the game I saw was you against Circleville, and you ran the ball, I think, every play but two.
I wish we didn't have to do those two. Honestly, Terry. As if it's 100%, that's fine with me. But
Yeah.
I mean that was where our strength was. Now, obviously, you guys saw in that game one of our captains and everything had a bad injury there. So, but the only area of our team that isn't banged up right now is our offensive line. So we're leaning on them, and here we go.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
think we only threw maybe 3 or 4 passes last week, pop passes. When you load the box, I got to do something else, right?
Yeah.
So, but that went for 100 yards because that's what happens
Really?
when you want to push the ball.
Yeah.
Running the ball. So that's where our strength is. We think we've got 7 senior offensive linemen. So if we can lean on where our leaders are, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. That's what.
Injuries is always going to be there. Always
Yep.
seems like it hits you.
Yeah.
And you don't always want that, but you got this far,
Mhm.
and it's great for your community as it is for Circleville, for them to
And Tays
to be
Valley.
at Antays Valley that come out. Tays Valley, all you guys as teams have got good support by your families. Parents are always there. I mean, if you look at the stands, they're always pretty crowded.
Mhm.
Of course, it helps if you're winning some games too at home, but home games is where you want them at. You want them at away games, but you basically get them home games.
Mhm.
But whoever can follow you, just follow these kids, because that's all it's all about, guys. It's about these kids. We know that. And to get them in there, and you guys all 3 did a great job with your teams this year. Next year might be your time to get them in the playoffs.
You never know.
Yeah.
And that's what you're shooting for. And we want to wish everybody luck tomorrow.
For sure.
We'll be there doing the Circleville game. Actually, we'll be listening to your game. Coach probably be watching somewhere.
Sure will. I'll watch somebody play.
So go out and watch somebody. But let's have some fun with them. Want to see where they like to eat at and all that stuff.
Well,
We'll ask them some questions.
I wanted to ask him if I forgot what I was going to ask him.
Well, you want?
Oh, injuries. Do you have any injuries that you're concerned about?
Ask these 2 guys. They're still playing.
Okay.
Their injuries matter right at the moment.
We have basically everyone.
Everyone's in.
Now we've got, I think, 8 season-ending injuries.
Oh my goodness.
That's kind of the funny thing. We've had a few games broadcasted the last few weeks, and they say, "Oh, can we have your statistics?" I said, "Okay, well, do you want the statistics of people that are playing or all of them?" Because our second, third, fourth, fifth leading rushers are all out. Our first, second, third, and fourth leading receivers are all out. So we're, like I said, we're got the dudes up front, and we're going to lean on them.
Boy, I guess
It's
your first, second, third, and fourth receivers.
yeah, we've had 3 receivers and a running back. That was our
Right.
another leading receiver. So we're just keep dropping like fly, and it's there's just kind of freak things. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I mean, popped ACLs. We've got 2 of those.
Yeah.
Some shifted plates in the back.
Wow.
Some shoulders, some things like that. We just dropped a kid to mono, another one in 2 years. It's just
No
kind of
luck,
what we're
Aaron.
rolling with. But next guy up, and let's roll. We got some senior leaders, and just
Is the game at Portsmouth?
which honestly, I'm not upset with. That's an awesome stadium.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Crowds right on you. There's no track, so it's real tight. They do a really, really good job of presentation after every. I can't hear very well, but everybody talked about it. How the noises after every
Yeah.
touchdown, and they do stadium lights and all that stuff. I mean, it's a cool.
It's been
Cool place
years
to
since
play.
I've been down there, but it's a nice.
Yeah.
Well,
nice.
it's a new one. It's not the old Portsmouth.
Okay.
They just built this. I think it said 5 or 6 years ago.
And I've
So it's
been
not
to
very
that
old, but
Not been to
it's
that.
a really, really kind of cool place to play, right in the middle of town.
Yep.
It's cool.
Well, we're gonna have some fun with them.
Yep.
We got to keep them a little bit. You guys are okay. As long as we get you back by 9, you'll be all right.
These guys want to get home. They got to rest up.
Bus
Yeah.
leaves
They
at
gotta rest
2:45.
They
So
get
Is that-
old-
is
they
that
get
when the bus
old.
leaves?
3:15.
3:15
You're expecting
for a
2 hour
7.
drive.
Yeah, probably by bus where
Yeah.
you're at.
Yeah,
We know you like to go to BW with your kids.
that's right.
So, I didn't say Roosters this time. Usually I do screw that up. So you like to be Dubs. Where do you like to go yourself? Or
Anywhere, really.
Whoever you go out with.
Well, I've got a former employee that's a manager at Chipotle. He usually gets me some free stuff. So I've been kind of hitting up that here lately.
We didn't get any passes yet, did we?
No, I didn't.
Coupons,
You
right?
might have. I didn't get.
you just got to start pulling strings wherever you can. That extra chicken comes in nice every now and
Yeah.
then.
I understand you're a farmer.
Yeah.
And you run your farm, and then after you get done doing that, you go to football practice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's saying
Luckily,
something.
it's a family farm, and we got a lot of other guys work a lot harder than I do.
Really?
You have a lot of your kids help you on your farm doing things?
Sometimes when we're baling straw and things like that, we do, and then the Christmas trees is a big thing we're known for. So we'll have
Yes.
6 or 8 of them out there working that couple busy days there.
Wow.
It helps not being a football coach.
Yeah, it sure
Pull some
does.
strings.
Yeah.
And
You
that, go ahead, Kurt.
You going to coach next year?
That's the plan, unless they
That's
fire
the
me. I don't
plan.
know.
You're coaching next year? Okay.
I'm coaching next week.
You're coaching, yeah.
Coaching this week and next
It's-
week.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
coach tomorrow.
Well, Coach, where do you like to go out and eat with your
Well,
wife?
it's an interesting question. I'm missing trick or treat tonight. I just want you to know that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
You guys are on my
Yeah.
wife's list.
Yeah.
That's all right. We didn't do it. Blame Sid.
No, when I head home, I usually call Linda and say, you know, what we're having to eat it, because a lot of times when I get home, I get that couch and
Yeah.
whatever she's fixing is good enough for me. If not, there's a place right there in Picktown called Kingy's. That
Oh, yeah.
we go there.
Yep.
We go there quite a bit.
You
But,
live in Picktown?
yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exactly 25 miles from my driveway to Circleville High School, so it's not too bad.
Not
But
too bad.
I was telling Coach before, when I coached at my old school, it took me like 90 seconds to get there. So
90 seconds.
yeah, so I spent about an hour in the car. That's a little bit different for me,
Yeah.
but no, it's been good, and Coach has been hit with a heck of a lot of injuries. We've been very fortunate in that we're dressing the same guys week 1 that we're dressing in week 11 tomorrow.
That's
And we've had some banged up shoulders. The guys missed a day here or missed a game here and there throughout the season. But for the most part, we've stayed away from those ones where they can't come back from.
Yeah.
And so we'll be at full capacity, and we're going to need that against these guys. We're going into going to play Philo tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Also, Coach Jay, you got family. You want to mention them?
Oh, I got both my Megan and Emily. One lives in Minnesota, the other lives in Tennessee. They're married, doing their thing, you know. And Linda and I still, like I said, live there in Picktown. We thought about downsizing, and then our daughter said they'd divorce us as their parents if we did. So we got to keep that house. There's no, but you know, it's great being here with these coaches. I've known Coach Cross for a long time. We've battled against each other over the years, and Coach Tom doing a great job, and Amanda. But this has been really good for me and my wife. She was a little apprehensive at first when I was coming out of retirement because we did lunch every day and all that kind of stuff, the stuff that goes with it. And we still do before I head down. But in the regards of the season and the Circleville community, because I'm originally from here anyhow, and I think that's really helped connect with the kids. And I've told a couple other reporters that, I graduated here 40 years ago. But sometimes when these kids walk in the locker room and I'll hear them talking, I'm like, holy Toledo, they sound like me. And they still have the same mannerisms. I'm like, oh, this is weird. But
Are you teaching at Circleville?
oh no,
No, you're
He's
just
retired.
don't threaten me. Like
you're
that. No, 35 years was long enough.
35.
He thinks he's been out a long time. We don't want to say how long we've been out of school.
I don't want to mention it.
Many
When you bring
moons.
it up.
No, I taught for 35 years, and they want to know if I was interested in subbing, and not interested in subbing, not interested in anything that resembles a classroom.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Coach Brian, where you like to go eat with your wife and
Well, I don't have a wife,
girlfriend?
but yeah, so
I
girlfriend.
remember that now.
Yeah, we go to a place in Grove City called Wings and Rings. It's a good place. We like to go there.
And that's right down Main on Springtown. Isn't it?
It's right off of Stringtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've ate there.
Yeah, it's a good place. Yep.
So what do you like to do on your spare time if you got any?
Spare time's pretty much spent with my dog. I have a German Shepherd that's about half crazy, so I have to spend time with him.
How old is
He's six years old, weighs about 100 pounds, and
wow.
most unfriendly dog you'd ever want to meet.
he? You didn't make him that way, did you?
Well, I guess I did. I got him during COVID, and you couldn't take him out and socialize him, and plus I was taking him to a dog trainer. He says, "Whatever you do, don't take this dog to a dog park." So I said, "Yeah, I can see what you're saying and why you're saying it, but yeah, he's just a little antisocial."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what else we got?
Well,
to talk about, Terry?
Well, they can talk whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
You got anything else you'd like to say tonight while you're on?
Well, it's funny. He talked about sounding the same and same mannerisms and things. In our locker room, our senior moms decorated every week an area somewhere. And this year they try to go back a little bit in the past and bring up some of the good things from our kind of historic past. And they went to all the coaches and took pictures of them wherever they could find any pictures. And one of the things they had on me was exactly what our other coaches yell at the kids for. It was hanging gloves on their face masks. So
Oh,
they found me doing that, and that was a big joke here this week.
You
The
played for
same guy that
Amanda?
coaches for me now, yells at them the same thing I used to do. So that was,
that's
when he
pretty
said
neat.
that made me smile.
You played for Amanda?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yep, in 2011. my senior year.
2011.
He's a pup.
Yeah, he's a pup.
He's a pup.
Yep.
Coach Jay was 84.
84. Of course,
You played
the
for
high
him.
school we were at is tore down now.
Mhm.
And but I will say this: the stadium's still the same now. They put a new home side,
Right.
and that stuff. But it was a little bit weird. The first we did a 4-way scrimmage, and I had really never walked out in the stadium. I hadn't even been on the field yet. And the first time I walked out there, that was different. That was like, you were transported back in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like for a split second there. But like I said, the whole thing coming back, spending the pumpkin show week. When I went to school here, I loved pumpkin show. We practice football in the morning, do pumpkin show in the afternoon, and it's the same thing our guys talked about and going down there. And we did something a little bit different this week, this pumpkin show. We walked in the pumpkin show parade on Saturday evening.
Yep.
Something that we hadn't done before. And at my old school, we always walked in the Labor Day parade if we won on Friday.
Okay.
And so if we went on Friday, we would walk in the Labor Day parade. And I know it sounds corny, but they really liked doing it. And I wasn't really sure how our Circleville guys would respond to it. And they were a little bit questionable at first. But once they got in the parade route and did some Tiger Jacks, got rock and roll, and they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, my wife got him going on Franklin Street.
Yeah, I saw her. Yep, I
Yeah,
saw
she
her.
got him going. I said, "Girl, don't get me in trouble here."
Yeah, that was an interesting aspect because I'd never been in a pumpkin show parade. And
That was nice.
oh, it was crowded. It was a good thing for our kids to see, and they were very well received. When you do those corners at those information booths and they call out the name and stuff. So that was a good experience for them.
And we also got a bunch of sweatshirts and T-shirts this week for saying we playoffs. So
Yeah, I heard
I got
they
me
sold
got
some.
me a shirt.
Oh,
I
good.
don't need no more sweatshirts,
Okay.
but a T-shirt. But it's always great, and that's something you can always look forward to. Which we got a senior playing, so hopefully we keep on moving.
Just got to score one more point and file that.
That's right.
Yep.
One more point.
Yep.
Coach, where'd you graduate from? And
I
where-
graduated from a school called Warren Western Reserve, and it's no longer around, but it's from Northeast Ohio. Great high school football, tremendous high school football.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, we played. I mean, there would be 5, 6 Division I kids every single year.
Warren Western Reserve.
Warren Western Reserve.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Mhm. Great place to grow up, and 3 of my high school coaches went on to coach big time football in college. So really blessed, and it's where I learned a lot of my.
Where'd you go to
philosophy.
college at?
I played at Bowling Green.
Bowling Green?
Yeah.
You played there?
Played there. Mhm.
I won't ask you years.
Oh, long time ago. So it's still the same game, tackling, blocking, same stuff.
Coach, Capital?
Yep, graduated Capital University in '88 and started into teaching and coaching after that. And here I am 36 years
Yeah.
later.
Who was the coach before you at Picktown?
Jack Johnson.
Jack
Yeah,
Johnson.
he was there for
He'd been
30
Yeah.
some
I was
years.
gonna say, he's there
And,
forever.
Yep.
yeah, I was his defense coordinator the last handful of
Yep.
years. And then our school split and I became the head coach of Central and was there for 20 years. And
Mhm.
And some of my closest friends, they're still coaching there. One of my closest friends, Jeff from Monaco, he's the head coach now, but he was the D coordinator
Yep.
when I
Yep.
coached there, and he took over after I retired.
Yep.
And those guys have done a great job, and they actually got a bye this week.
Yeah,
So
I've
that's
seen that.
something interesting. So he and
Wow.
I talked on the phone, and I talked to a couple of assistants. They didn't know if they were going to take a day off or it was something new to them. So, but that was fun, kind of talking to them, and they have turf now, and so couple of their coaches dropped off. We have some cleat cleaners, cleat scratchers you put on, and we had them there, and they dropped them off at my house tonight. So I got to bring those down. Got to make sure we got in case we need them for tomorrow.
Supposed to be a pretty good
Yeah, it's
night.
supposed to be a really nice night,
Yeah.
but that was a lot of rain today.
Yeah, there was.
Yep.
School?
The
You go
Ohio
to
State
college?
University.
Is that where you went?
The Ohio State.
Don't tell me agriculture.
Of course.
I knew that.
No other reason to go, right?
That's right. You had fun, right?
Yeah.
Did you go to all the ball games when you was up there?
I didn't go to any ball games when I was up, but we had to work to get on to work.
You still got tickets.
I didn't go through all that. I had not enough time.
Okay.
I started coaching when I was a junior in college.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. So I started then back in 2014 and kept on rolling.
Well, I want to thank you guys. Unless Kurt's got any more questions, thanks
many-
for being a gentleman.
Yeah. How many years were you at Amanda as the head coach?
This is the third.
Third year.
Third year.
Okay.
So coming every week, I know you've missed a few, but coming here, meeting you guys is always great. We're having fun with you, and Kurt and I try to do the best we can. And it's enjoyable to see you bring two kids every week and have fun with the kids and tell us what's all going on. And we pretty well know what's going on when you guys tell us everything. So we try to be easy on you, try to be easy on the kids. I know you try to tell your kids sometimes what watch out for, but Cleveland Browns, you know, we do like Cleveland, but they're bad. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying, but we've been trying for a long time.
Yeah.
But anyhow, thanks for being gentlemen.
Thanks for
Good
having
luck to
us.
you two the bar night,
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
and keep on going. We want a week 12, so let's get it done.
Go.
Coach,
Forward.
good luck to you next year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Before we get off here, I want to tell you guys thank you. I'm sure it comes from all of us, but I drive my kids here, and the entire way here, it's running down questions. What are they going to say? What's he going to say to me? They get here, and it's starstruck. The lights,
Yeah.
the green screen, you guys getting joking, and some of them didn't talk at all. So
Yeah.
it's such a cool experience to get those guys here. I really appreciate you guys doing this.
Well,
and
and-
sit in the back and all the guys working from everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
couldn't do this without these guys. So, and you know what you just said kind of made me think at Pumpkin Show when Jay was talking about Pumpkin Show. You know, I'm out there, my wife and I, and these kids from Tays Valley, Circleville, Logandown, Westfall, Amanda, they come up to you. I was on your coach's corner with you. That makes you feel good. I said, I was okay with you, wasn't I? Yeah. And, you know, you just got to have fun. It's, you know, these kids, very, very well behaved. And I think they have much fun as we do.
Yep.
And it's a great feeling to watch. And I've been doing this for quite a few years, and Kurt's been helping me for a few years. And I've seen a lot of kids go through here. And now these guys got families.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great. Thank you for saying that.
You interviewed me when I was in high school.
I think that's what
Is
I
that
asked.
right?
I thought I
That goes back a
did.
little ways. Yeah,
Did you answer all the questions?
I think so.
Did you?
I was probably very nervous.
And we tell kids, and you know, guys know that we tell them up front, we're not going to be mean on you. Just have fun, relax.
I was walking down Main Street during Pumpkin Show, and a guy, I never knew him. He grabbed me on the shoulder and says, "You're the guy that does Coach's Corner."
I'm ready
I
to
said,
tell that.
Yeah, I am. He says, "Well, I just want to tell you, you do a good job and we watch you." So, you know, that means something. You know.
We try to tell Sid we have a lot of people watching this show. Did you hear that, Sid? Want to make sure he hears
Yeah,
that.
he's waving.
Because we do get a lot of numbers, I think. I don't know how they do that, but we're having fun. That's the main thing.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck tomorrow.
I mean it.